morning, Faith Academy!
I'm Tippy Bray.
And I'm Jacqueline Sullivan.
And this is RSPN. On Monday, the juniors began campaigning for senior class president, and the varsity boys soccer team played away against Bryant.
Varsity boys golf played away against Mobile Christian at Azalea City. Now, let's hear from Coach Applin.
I'm Brent Slay with Coach App. So, Coach App, how do you feel going into the last tournament of the season? This is coming up Thursday.
We've had a great year so far this year. A lot of guys have just come out for golf. It's their first year playing. I was very happy with how they improved. They've all made great strides so far this year. Hopefully they've been introduced to a game that they can play for the rest of their lives. As far as the last season of the tournament goes, I'd like to, I think that they're really starting to play their best golf of the year right now. So I'm very excited with their progress.
Do you feel like the three people qualify for sectionals are ready next week for it?
Yes, I do. I think that they're, starting to play their best golf. Like I said, it's going to be very competitive. I'd like to see if hopefully they can qualify for sub-state. But if not, they're young, and the experience that they're going to gain from this is going to help us in the future.
Okay, thank you.
On Tuesday, Tristan Cohen had his official signing to Oglethorpe University, and the basketball banquet took place in the theater.
JV and varsity softball had a game away against Satsuma. Now time for an interview with Coach Dennis.
Hi, my name is Reagan Hurston, and I'm here with varsity softball coach Miss Dennis. All right, so I heard y'all's area tournament is the week of May 3rd. So what kind of headspace are y'all in getting prepared for that tournament?
Well, we have a few more games left, so we want to focus on those first. So our goal is to continue to get better, keep working together as a team, and pressing at practice to keep the energy level up, keep working on the little things, and then just not taking anyone for granted.
Alrighty, and so y'all have about 6 or 7 girls that have signed this season. How are they playing in their last final games of their senior season?
Well, coming off of this week, we had a huge win against Satsuma, which is an area rival, and they did awesome. They all came together. It was a great team victory. Everyone participated in that win, and the seniors are stepping up right now, which is exactly what we need. We need them all to step up, play together. Communication is huge, and just being excited about where they are.
All right, thank you.
On Wednesday, color guard tryouts were held, and the annual senior walkthrough took place. Seniors had breakfast and got their cap and gowns.
On Thursday, color guard tryouts continued, and varsity softball played home against Saraland.
Varsity girls golf had a match against Spanish Fort at Timber Creek, and varsity soccer played in the first round of playoffs. Now let's hear from Coach Johnson, Coach Sowers, and Coach Sullivan.
Hi, I'm Jenna Phillips, and I'm here with Coach Johnson. Coach Johnson, how has your golf season gone so far this year?
Well, right now it's a learning season for us. We have so many young people that are just learning the sport. So right now it's a growing season for us.
Thank you.
Thanks. I'm here with Coach Sullivan, head coach for the varsity girls soccer team. Coach, how have you and your girls been preparing for the first round of playoffs?
Our main focus is just getting a little bit better each time, and it's just another game. Of course, main thing is just doing the little things and doing more, doing well. So that's the main thing.
Yes, sir.
Yes, and I have a question too. For you, you're a senior, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How have you been focused through your senior year? Last year at Faith Academy.
Yes, sir.
And want to finish strong and doing first home game, correct, for the boys for the first round playoffs?
Yes, sir. We've been preparing by basically working on the small things and fixing everything that we need to, as far as paying close attention to detail and cleaning up stuff in the back and being able to finish in the front. So,
outstanding.
Thanks. I'm Aaron here with varsity head coach, Coach Showers. Coach, how are y'all preparing for tonight's game?
Man, we've been working hard all year. Every game has been meant to prepare us for this moment, to play in the playoffs. 11 of my boys have been preparing for it their whole high school career. So we're looking forward to going out in the field and playing our best and doing whatever we can do. But this is what we play for. This is what we prepare for. It's playoff time.
And what are y'all's strengths and weaknesses as a team?
This is probably the best team that we've had. On the boys' side of things, we control the ball really well. We pass and possess the ball really well. We've got guys that can score the ball, and we don't give up a whole lot of goals, which is all good. So we got a lot of strength there. Some weaknesses, just going into the playoffs for some of these guys is still new. Getting experience on the field is still new. So when we go up against some teams that have been in the playoffs before, it'll be coming out with confidence, taking the field with confidence, knowing that we can play with them.
All right, thanks.
On Friday, the AISA District Art Competition was held in the gym.
Varsity softball will compete in the Hoover Tournament, and varsity track will compete in their section meet at UMass.
Varsity baseball will play their first round of playoffs. Now, time for an interview with Coach Seymour.
Hey, I'm Sherman Davis here with Coach Seymour. Being the number 1 team in 6A, that's so much pressure. How do you deal with that?
Well, we just try not to look at all those different rankings and things like that, because a lot of those rankings are different per each group. So we understand and know that what we have to do to get on the field and compete. And it's all good and all being ranked number 1, but it's basically just made for looking at for drinking coffee in the morning, truthfully. But we don't take it very seriously. We know that you got to go out and prove it on the field and in between the lines. So our guys are pretty level-headed about that.
And moving forward, what can you do to improve?
Well, our goal is to get better every day, and that's if you're, number 1 in the state or not ranked or whatever. That's our goal every day, to go out and get better, have good practices, have tough practices, and just improve on our skills, whether it's hitting or defense or pitching or what. Our goal is to challenge ourselves every day to be better.
All right, thank you, Coach. Back to the studio.
Thank you, brother.
Good morning, Faith Academy. I'm Jared Nettles, Chief Meteorologist, and I'm giving you Friday's forecast with a high of 73 and a low of 64. Now back to the studio.
As for tomorrow, varsity softball will continue to play in the Hoover Tournament.
Varsity track will compete in the sectional meet. Now let's hear from Coach Estes.
Thanks. I'm Christian Walker, and I'm here with Coach Estes, the varsity track coach. So, Coach, how have you all been preparing for this track meet?
Well, Chris, we have guys putting in a lot of hard work. Our distance people have been down at the complex running daily. Those guys, the work they do is unbelievable. If you watch them get out and go run, we talk all the time about preparing and getting ready and doing things the right way, and those guys are doing a great job. Our girl sprinters are doing an excellent job. JT Hamilton, Nancy McKenzie, and Farron are getting ready. We think all 3 of those girls have a chance to qualify at the section meet this week.
Good. And since this is a sectional meet, who all could qualify?
Well, we believe that we have a number of people that could qualify, a number of our distance people, and I'm going to leave somebody out if I start calling names, but I'll call a couple of our older kids. Connor Stutz will qualify in either the 16 or the 32 or both. Bailey Lansdowne will do a good job for us this week. Emily Schumacher, like the girls I mentioned before in the sprinters, JT, Nancy, and Farron will do a good job. We think Seth Bonner has a chance to qualify in the shot.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching.
We are RSPN, bringing the latest news to you.